Hello everyone, and welcome to this pick a card reading to look at what's coming up for you in the lead up to your wedding. So what's going on, what do you need to be aware of, what do you need to know, and what energy is surrounding you. We'll also look at what advice you need from the oracle and spirit animals. But before we get started, if you like what you see, please give a thumbs up and think about subscribing and connecting on Instagram or Facebook. My social media links will be in the description. Okay, so let's get started with today's reading to find out what's going on for you in the lead up to your wedding. As with all readings, not all the messages may resonate with you, so take what does and leave what doesn't. So first you need to pick your group. This is group 1, this is group 2, and this is group 3. So just relax and breathe. Maybe shut your eyes and think about the question. What's coming up for you in the lead up to your wedding? What do you need to know? And what do you need to be aware of? And once you've picked your group, jump to the times listed in the description. Okay, so welcome everybody who picked group 1. Let's have a look at your cards. Trapped in fear. Crown chakra. Victory and success. Knight of Wands. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. The Sun. Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, the 10 of Autumn, life experience, Queen of Spring, lot of court cards, awakening, Angel of Strength, the Temple, Zebra, and the Thinker. Okay, so firstly, you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 sword cards, King, the Knight, and the Page. So there's a lot of air energy here. So maybe you're a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So the air signs are a lot of idealism, rational, all about communication, intelligent people, with maybe a tendency to be a bit detached with all these brains that you've got. So yeah, with a lot of court cards in one reading, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can mean maybe a social gathering, a community. So people are very important to you. So this will be all your family and friends. So the Knight of Swords we've got here. So he's kind of charging in, headstrong, rushing in, riding against the wind, very kind of domineering, and maybe a tendency to be aggressive. Because you've got 2 knights here, even though the Knight of Wands has a different energy, more of a, it could be a trusted person in your life, but it's very fire dominated, so could get hot-headed, but the presence of 2 knights in one reading can sometimes indicate that there's competition going on. So, and the same with having 2 kings here. You got the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, so there could be a lot of competition going on in your life. people vying for your attention. Yeah, kind of could signify maybe conflict and competitiveness. But you've got the King of Swords, though. He's very... He's very analytical and intelligent. He likes logic and facts. Can be a bit rigid and overcautious. So where you've got the Knight charging in, the King is a bit more rational and thoughtful about it. So this is kind of, I feel more drawn that this is you, group one, you know, kind of charging in to get things done, but you need somebody with a calm and logical mind to kind of guide you. You've got the Sun here, which is a very positive card. It gives kind of maybe there's a sunny outlook over everything that is going on in your life at the moment. So if you are a creative person, so you could be working on making things for your wedding, then this card is showing that these things will be accomplished. You've got a radiating talent, which you're going to show off on your wedding day. Now, we've got this one, trapped in fear. So this is your own mind preventing you from making decisions. You're holding yourself hostage to your fears, and you could probably do with seeking somebody wise for assistance. Maybe whoever in your life is the King of Swords or King of Pentacles needs to kind of come in and give you guidance. This card is kind of reminding you that it is all in your head if there are any worries and things going on, but you've got the strength to set yourself free. So, and then we have this one, the Awakening, which is about seeing things from a different angle. So if you are seeing things through the lens of feeling trapped or fear, then this card is telling you that maybe you need to change the way you're looking at things, look at the situation differently. He's balancing the yin and yang symbol on his foot, so it's kind of a symbol of balance. We've got this one, life experience. So this one is, for some of you, there may be a life-changing event about to happen to some of you who've picked this group. So not just the wedding, but perhaps something else is going to happen. But you need to look upon this event from a different angle. You're using this one. Look at the event from a different angle, so that you don't get trapped in fear. So if this event is coming up for you, try not to get trapped in fear. But this card is, there could be a wake-up call coming for some of you, so look out for that. But you will need to let go of the fear and embrace the changes as they come, so you'll need plenty of strength for that. But luckily for you, you have the Angel of Strength on your side. So this is about your personal power and inner strength, and it's time to speak up and take action. You're capable of things. You're capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny. So we've got the Angel of Strength to help you get through anything that could come up for some of you in this group. So we've got here the Queen of Spring, apparently is truly amazing. So she's very passionate about her plans, and this card is saying that you need to kind of trust in your abilities because you're talented and gifted. So see the sun. So you like to have things your own way, but that's probably because you know they're being done the right way. So you like to, you know, see everything through. So with all your wedding plans, you're probably taking control with it all. And this one, they got the Ten of Autumn. And this is all about family connection, which could explain why there's so many court cards in your spread. And it's about being proud of yourself and your heritage. You're investing in your future together. So you've got this little couple here investing in the future. So that's a really lovely card for a wedding. And then you've got this one, Victory and Success. This one, I must say, comes up a lot when I'm doing readings about weddings. But it is about, you know, all your plans coming to fruition. You know, everything you've put your hard work into is going to pay off. And you'll get to blow your own trumpet on your wedding day. So this is a really, really good card to have in your group. Do you know things are going to work out well? And here we've got the crown chakra. And this card has come up to tell you that you need to balance your crown chakra so you can access the deep wisdom within you. So perhaps this is something important to you, to be able to go within and find what you need to know from the higher wisdom. And for others it might be this is the colour you're having on your wedding day, because it's a beautiful magenta fuchsia pink colour. Yeah, very lovely colour if you're having that on your wedding day. And we've got here the spirit animal, the zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times, which is a lovely card to come up, because if you are having some sort of life experience that's, you know, going to knock you for six, and you find yourself trapped in fear, then yeah, let go of your fear and know you are safe and protected at all times. Which I think's a lovely message to go with these cards. And we've got here the Temple Path. It's a lovely energy card. So it's thinking about what's happening now is part of your soul's journey, and you're heading in the right direction. So you need to be open to the wisdom of the spirit world. So use your crown chakra to connect with loved ones and ask for advice and inspiration. So yeah, you can connect with your loved ones who have passed over for advice and inspiration, or you can also connect with your loved ones. Maybe it's the lady who's the Queen of Spring, or one of these kings, to get advice. And then the last card I've pulled for you from the Oracle is this lovely card, the Thinker, which is about strategy, being logical, which is very much like the King of Swords. All about being logical. It's like making lists, write down what you're going to do, and signal to the universe of your intentions. So by taking the logical steps, you don't indulge in fantasy and accept things for what they seem. A lot of the times we find that we assume the things we're seeing or things that are happening around us, there's like ulterior motives or things going on behind the scenes. but this card's saying take things at face value. If someone says something, maybe that's what they mean. So hopefully there's been a bit of insight for you. Obviously family is important. There could be some competition going on for your affections and your attention, and actually I didn't talk about this one. You know, maybe something's going to happen, you're going to need to stand your ground, and be ready for anything that comes your way. Maybe try not to rush in too quickly when things happen, and though something may happen that could be life-changing or just come from left field that you just weren't expecting, you know, you've got the strength to deal with anything, and if you just see things from a different angle, you know, everything should work out. I mean, you've got this one, say the victory and success, and the Ten of Autumn, so, and the Sun. So yeah, things are looking favourable for the future. Okay, so that's all I got for you, Group 1. I hope some of this made sense and resonated with you, or you found it interesting, at least something to think about. And maybe I'll see you all on the next video. Okay, bye for now. So hello and welcome to everybody who picked Group 2. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. Spiritual strength, partnerships and alliances, moving on, the Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Five of Swords, Unity, Seven of Summer, Nine of Spring, Ego, Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, Anxiety, the Boar, and Peace. Okay, so I'll get in with the Ten of Wands. So you're feeling burdened with responsibilities. There could be people around you that aren't pulling their weight in the run up to the wedding, and maybe you're finding that you're carrying all the responsibilities of planning this wedding, and doing everything yourself. But do you really need to do it all yourself? Can you find somebody to share the workload with? You've got these two Pentacle cards here, the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So maybe you're juggling finances, trying to, you know, rob Peter to pay Paul, I think is one of the expressions, but you know, trying to make ends meet, paying for the wedding, getting things done. And even if it's not financial, you could be juggling lots of different activities in the run up to the wedding, with a lot going on. With the Four of Pentacles, you could be not wanting to let go of something, so this is kind of the fear of losing something, or you're being overly cautious about your finances, which is fair enough when you're planning a wedding. You've got here the Nine of Spring, which is that all your hard work is paying off, and to look after the fruits of your labours. So you know, everything that you're doing and juggling and carrying is all going to pay off on your wedding day. But it also as a warning to prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. And we've also got this one here, you see, the Five of Swords, which is about making some kind of adjustment. There could be some kind of change or loss that's going to happen to some of you who've picked this group, which you're going to need to deal with. You know, and you've got this one, the anxiety card. And you know, both these cards talk about being caught up with fear and worry. There's a time of increasing stress, and the anxiety card is telling you to release the worry and relax, because brooding never solves anything. And the ego card is about feeling trapped in an illusion, and this is kind of telling you to get out of the cycle of worry. It says here, getting caught up in fear and worry. So you need to get out of that, out of the anxiety, and even your spirit animal has said, face your problems head on with confidence and courage. You will emerge victorious. So whatever problems are going to come up for you that could cause worry and fear, just remember that just face them, deal with whatever challenges come up, and yeah, you'll be victorious. Maybe use this one about partnerships and alliances, and it's about not doing it all on your own. So, you know, don't be burdened by everything. Yeah, just kind of involve other people. Don't try and do everything yourself. But this card is also warning that there has to be an exchange of energy. If you give too much and receive too little, you can end up feeling burdened. So get help, but you know, make sure the energy is good with it, and you both, and whoever is working and helping, are all happily working together. You've got here a card, amazing green colour. Spiritual strength. And this is telling you that you've got the inner strength to complete what you started. Courage, stability, persistence, and not to give up even if you're feeling weary. It kind of states that maybe you've been through a lot, maybe this one, but you're going to be wiser and stronger come the end. Now this card, the moving on card, is kind of saying that you're going to be embarking on a much needed journey, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. There are calmer waters ahead. So anything that has been happening in the lead up to the wedding, these anxieties that you've had, it's all going to work out, and you're going to be stronger for it. You're going to move away from anxiety and fear. So you're going to move away from these cards. So though these might be on your path in the lead up to the wedding, or could be something you're going through now, you're going to move away from that, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. And we do have this gorgeous card here, the door to personal healing and happiness. And you've got these kind of beautiful, the doors are open on this kind of rainbow, and there's a dove and lotus flowers on a pond, and I think there's a peacock in the back as well. It's a really beautiful card, and this is about new beginnings in your personal life, and there's a positive change. Got a beautiful scene of abundance, and the changes you're working on are ready to blossom. You could be, this card also says, you could be looking for a new place to live. So maybe you are in the process of buying a house, and yeah, it's all gonna come through for you. There's going to be a positive change, and new opportunities will appear. So if you are looking to buy a house, or you're looking for new opportunities, then they could be on their way for you. We do have this card, which I've not actually looked at yet. We've got the Emperor. Now the Emperor is all about authority and power, and it could be a protective male force. So it could be somebody, it could represent a father figure. I mean, potentially for some of you, it could be that there could be some issues with a father figure or authority in general. So maybe there's something going on in your life involving authority that you're not getting on with at the moment. And we've got the Unity card here, which is about doing the right thing, looking at traditional approaches to new approaches. So there could be things going on in the lead up to your wedding that you need to take a traditional viewpoint on, as opposed to something weird and wonderful and radical. So maybe that's something you need to think about. But you have this one, Seven of Summer, another beautiful rainbow. Got a couple of cards with rainbows on, at least 3. So no more procrastinating. So make a decision. So maybe you're wondering what is the right thing to do. This card is telling you you've got to make that decision now. You could confuse yourself if you spend too long analysing all the different options that you got before you. So that's it with these cards. So you could be feeling a bit overburdened, juggling money. Oh, this one I looked at. You got the Three of Cups. So just go out and have fun. It's kind of the party card. Yeah, just go out with your friends and enjoy yourself, and celebrate. So hen do, stag do, wedding day. This is all about going out and having fun. And after all the anxiety and stress and worry and fear that you've had leading up to the wedding day, you're definitely going to need to go out and have some fun. And the last card that I got for this group is this one, Peace. The way to peace is through acceptance. Everything in your world is as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. You've got a harmonious relationship with your partner. So whatever's happening, you've got peace and harmony and balance in your life. And that's a very lovely message to finish on. So I hope some of this made sense and resonated with you. Do let me know in the comments if anything did resonate, and I hope to see some of you again in the next video. Okay, bye for now. So welcome everybody who picked group 3, and let's see what is in store for you. Passion ignited. Obstacles and challenges. Rest and rejuvenation. The Six of Cups. Queen of Cups. The Tower. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. The Chariot. Six of Autumn. Prince of Autumn. Princess of Autumn. Now the Lovers. Fifth chakra. Woman holding a heart. Condor, Walrus and Yin. Okay. So the first thing I see here is there's lots of earthy energy with all these autumn cards, which is the equivalent of pentacles in this tarot deck. And you've got a pentacles card here as well. This could denote Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. And you've got here equivalent cards that have come up. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Prince of Autumn, which are equivalent cards in different decks. So this is obviously very significant for you. This person in your life So I got a feeling this will be your partner, very kind, attention to detail, dependable and protective. So because this has come up twice, this is obviously a very important person for you. And we've got 4 court cards, so that could be things like social connections and family are very important, because you seem to have a lot of people coming up in this spread. And I like this one, the Queen of Cups. So this is probably representing, it could represent you. It's an emotion card, kind of water energy, so you're looking at maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This lady is very serene, but this lady could also represent your mother or a friend. She's a very approachable woman. So any obstacles and challenges that may be happening in the lead up to the wedding, you can easily discuss with this person. And so she could be offering you really good advice. And it's very similar in a way to this card that came up, Woman Holding a Heart. And this card represents a woman who will be there to offer advice and support where home, love and family is concerned. So, you know, she could be a really important person in the run up to your wedding day. Now the Pentacles cards, or these autumn cards, are all connected with money and plans, and the 6, what is this one? This 6 card denotes generosity and doing good. The Princess denotes happy news and indicates that your wedding plans are well thought through and will go perfectly. So it's a very good card. So everything that you've been planning should go well. And you got this one, so the Chariot, and this one is about success and victory, as long as you keep steering and guiding the chariot along. So keep doing what you're doing with the wedding plans and all will be well, and you will steer your wedding towards a very successful day. And we've got here the Passion Ignited. So this is about, you know, this, I think planning a wedding has lit this kind of passion inside you, maybe for wedding planning. Maybe you found that, you know, this is your passion and you're enthusiastic and your enthusiasm is bursting forth, and people might be commenting that, you know, you're amazing at this and this is something that you should do for a living, and you know, you've just taken it all in your stride and you just just got a passion for organising and arranging and sorting things out. I mean, with a wedding, this card often comes up when I do wedding related tarot readings. This one's all about nostalgia, look at the past. So perhaps, you know, you've been gathering with family and you've been looking at old photos, reminiscing with your relatives and your parents about the past, and also, you know, friends you might not have seen for a while are all might be there on your wedding day. So maybe looking on the past fondly. Now for some of you, there might be a major change coming, or a shift that's about to happen in your life. Maybe something from left field is going to happen. This might not be for everyone, but for some of you there could be something that's going to disrupt your life. It might not necessarily be a bad thing, despite the image on the picture, but something could happen that could throw up some obstacles and challenges your way, you know, and you could find yourself like this lady here, feeling kind of bound and trapped and not being able to see a way out. But this sword is, you know, the fact that just because you can't see the answer to the problem doesn't mean to say it's not there. Remove the blindfold and you won't be trapped anymore. So if there is some kind of obstacle or something that's going on, then you might feel that you're going to be trapped, and maybe your knight in shining armour is going to need to come in and look after you, help you out of the situation. But you've got the cards around this are all very lovely cards. You know, you've got nostalgia, you've got the Chariot, you've got, you know, your knight, you've got your passion, and this one about, you know, well thought plans that go perfectly. So things that you are planning will go well, which is really good. So it's a bit like this one, you know, you've got your plans, you're steering it in the right direction, and everything will pay off for you. I'm sorry, it's getting late and my voice is starting to go. And then this card here, I think maybe you could be doing a lot, and if there is a sudden change for you, even if, you know, the Tower card isn't for you and maybe it's for somebody else, it's always good to take time out just to rest, recuperate. You know, this person here is just sat under a tree meditating, because there'll be a lot going on in the run up to the wedding, and it's always good to take time out, maybe see beyond the obstacles and challenges, and get some inspiration in order to deal with anything that might be going on. Because you do have this wonderful card, look, they're getting married. So you got the lovely lovers card, which is perfect for a wedding. Lovely when that one comes up. And with this card, for some of you, perhaps it's a health scare, because this one actually says that you get a return to good health. So if for some of you, you know, you've not been feeling well, you should get your health back in time for the wedding. And we've got the oracles giving us this lovely, gorgeous pink yin card. How lovely is that? And this message is to gracefully await what is coming and be ready to accept. The yin energy is about consciously allowing things to flow to you rather than chase after things. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. So if you have got some disruption coming up, it might not last long, and it might just, any challenges and obstacles you've got might not be so bad. Let things happen and let the universe sort everything out. I mean, as you got from the spirit animals, this one came up for you. You're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So this one's about, yeah, seeing the bigger picture, really. So things that do happen, maybe take yourself out and away from the situation and see what's going on before you make any decisions. And the same with this one. I pulled an extra one for this group. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So again, it's looking around to see what's going on before you make any choices. So these two correspond really well. And the last card that I've got for you is this lovely 5th chakra Archangel Gabriel. And this one's suggesting that maybe if you've had difficulty expressing your thoughts and feelings around the wedding, maybe now's the time to speak up and communicate what it is that's troubling you or what it is you're wanting. It's also about how you speak to yourself. If you're telling yourself negative thoughts, which people do, we do talk to ourselves in a way that we wouldn't talk to people out loud, at least I hope we don't. You know, so if you're someone who's telling yourself that you're trapped and you can't see what to do, then I mean that's what will happen, because that's what you're telling yourself is going to happen. So, you know, use the positive energy that we've got. You know, you've got this lovely yin card. Use that to show that, you know, good things are coming and everything will go more smoothly than you think. Got these wonderful people who will be coming into your life to help out. Yeah, just to finish on, you've got this lovely wedding card. So yeah, so there may be things unexpected happening, but overall I think you've got the wedding under control, and yeah, it's going to be victory and success on your wedding day. Yeah. So that's all I've got for you, group 3. I hope some of this resonated with you. Please leave a comment if it did, and yeah, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and hopefully I will see you again on another video. Okay, bye for now.